Alright, happy holidays, everybody. It's been quite a few days since I've been back up here. I got it done. I actually have all of my pages of Infinite Uppercut completed. Of course, this means that I have to get them all straight for Webtoons uploads and whatnot, but I have months to do that now. Right now, my buffer's in March, so I have approximately 3 months to get this done. And that's not really that big of a deal, just a matter of organizing the pages now. But it's complete. I'll actually, for those that want to support me and want to read the comic faster, I will have an ebook of chapters 5 and 6, which are my final 2 chapters of Infinite Uppercut, on my Gumroad fairly soon. This is quite a huge milestone for me too. I've never actually completed a comic book series. This is the first one in my entire life that I got done from start to finish. So I'm pretty proud of myself right now. Though I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I went through some form of, and I apologize to any women who are listening to this right now, but I know no other analogy. But I feel like I've gone through some type of, postpartum depression, where the baby comes out and the mother suddenly gets depressed afterwards. That's how I feel. Like the second I finished the comic, I immediately got depressed. I almost didn't know what to do with myself, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, I'm very happy with myself now. Got over myself a bit, but man, this is a very odd feeling. I haven't had to not work on a comic since 2012. I haven't had a comic to upload weekly since about 2015. I've pretty much been working on some type of comic in some way, shape, or form since, in terms of actual artwork, pages, and getting it uploaded, since like 2014 or 15. So almost a decade I've been doing this. So to finally have a comic book series completed, especially considering that I quit my other 2 to work on this one, is, like I said, it's a major deal for me. Now, of course, I can't just sit and have absolutely nothing to do. I've been saying for the longest time that I had ideas for a new comic to actually start working on for 2022. Of course, I've been working on it already. I'm actually toying with the idea of doing one-shots, and I'll explain my logic behind this. It's solely because I don't necessarily know right now how I want my art style to look. So I'm going to work on a one-shot and draw it in a way that I feel like would be easier to do on a consistent basis, and then I'm gonna do the other one in the style that I did Infinite Uppercut in. Not the actual drawing style, but in terms of how I put the pages together and color them. And I'm just trying to see what feels right for me and what seems easier going forward. So I'm actually gonna work on 2 different one-shots. Hopefully I can get them done. My aim is before the spring, but I don't want to hold myself. I want to take my time with this and not burden myself with trying to meet a hard, fast deadline. It's how I've gotten in trouble in the past. So what I want to do is to hopefully have both of them roughly done by June. Give myself about 6 months to get both of these done. At the rate that I'm currently working at, I might end up having both of these done by Valentine's Day, but we'll see. Who knows as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, there are 2 one-shots that I actually plan on working on. I've also had the idea of putting some of the work and the ideas that I have planned for my new comic on my Patreon, which I plan on opening back up in 2022. And for the most part, I plan on putting a lot more free content on my Patreon, just to entice people to want to buy like actual comics and whatnot down the line. I'm still trying to figure out the best plan of action for that, because I do want to start actually making money from my artwork and my comics, but at the same time, I still want to give people like actual free content and bang for their buck to actually purchase something from me. So I'm still trying to toy with that in my mind. because I feel like the way that the platforms out there exist are not really singularly conducive to me, but I feel like if I combine them, I could actually come up with a feasible plan. So that's just where my mind is going forward for 2022. But in the meantime, I'm doing a lot of sketching out of ideas and a lot of catching up on video games that I haven't really done in some years now. So I still haven't finished Ghost of Tsushima yet, and that game has been out for almost 2 years now. So yeah, a bit of celebration time for me, but I'll be back on the grind working again in pretty much no time. Well, I kind of haven't really stopped. But in any event, we're still days away from 2022. Just in case I don't have another YouTube video uploaded until then, because I'm not sure whether I will or not as of this moment. I'm gonna wish you all a preemptive Happy New Year, and I hope that everybody's 2022 and art prospects look good for the coming year. I hope everybody's healthy and happy right now, spending time with your family or alone if that's what you want to do. Both of those things sound absolutely fantastic to me, but in any event, you all have a good one, and I'm out.